Sards, shut up. It's hot here in California. And my house being extremely old, I have bad insulation. But then in my house, what isn't bad? You know, the most recent thing I've had remodeled is my bathroom, my front bathroom. Balanced Rose says hi. David Cristobal says, do you make music? No, I do not. Pablo Cortes says, my sister is bad. Your sister's bad. My sister's the Antichrist. Renkin Burn. Rockin' Robin says hello. And there are gnats all around me. What's with the gnats? I don't know why. My house is infested with insects. Makes it really hard to be a YouTuber. Alright, so
background, courtesy of photographs of a man, Richard. Link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, I have for you yet another basket of crud from my battle with Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies.
And there is a cat behind me pooping. She loves that litter box. David Cristobal, do you just talk? Most of the time, yeah. Craven Moorhead. Greetings and salutations from the Rose Dress for Less bathroom is Myrtle Beach, Southern California. Or Carolina. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Artmore says hi. Wolf, what are you doing? Every now and again I get the bizarre idea that I should try to do something during my live stream other than just talk to you guys. And every time I try that, it turns out bad. Teresa, hi, birthday everybody. Hey, daddy. Huh? Horror Fake 16, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that villain. Wolf has boogers. And she's trying to get the treats. Because it's live stream. And she knows I give out kitty treats at live stream. There you go, sweetheart. Joseph P. Scooby-Doo is here. Is Scooby-Doo here? Hi, Richard, and whichever kitty is, it's Wolf. It's Wolf. It's Wolf. Lauren, happy birthday, Teresa. Courtney Stroud, you're a good cat dad. I wish. Zuka, bro, you look like Peter Griffin before marrying Lois. hell's that supposed to mean? Courtney Stroud, hope you're well. Yes, Sam Braham. Hey, Richard. I'm at work, so can't hear you, but just want to see your beautiful smile and wish you a lovely day. Okay, Sam. Teresa says, thanks, with love, Joseph P. Lowell, Peter Griffin. If any of you were wondering, because people often ask, I am drinking the other side of coffee, which is made from coffee cherries. Coffee is not made from beans. It's made from the roasted pits of coffee cherries. There's a difference. Funny Lab, do you play any video games? Not really. Amiga G, sell me Wolf for $49. No. Wolf is not for sale. Anthony K, cherries are coffee? No. Coffee is cherries. Not all cherries are coffee, but there's a coffee cherry. And something is going on in the other room. Something strange. Oh, Sambraham, please don't drink the entire ketchup bottle. It's not good for you, dear. Lauren, I've been drinking hot cocoa instead of coffee. It's good alternative for me. Not for me. I drink coffee to stay awake. Wigan Dindahu, what's your transitioning stage and what hormones do you take? No. Anthony K, so cherries have caffeine. I don't think all cherries have caffeine. I believe the caffeine cherry evolved that way. It may not be a true cherry or even a stone fruit for that reason, for that matter. But the coffee plant has a red berry, and the pit of that berry is what we use to make coffee. The original coffee was actually a steep made of the leaves of the plant. Lauren, have a blessed day. Funny Lab, what kind of PC do you have? This is an AMD Bulldozer. A very old one. I mean, we're talking archaic. Will not upgrade to Windows 11. Mickey, where is Caramel? He's outside. He's not... It's a hot day and he's a fluffy cat. He likes to be out in the cool air. Ezrin Zachary Monocronum. Here's a Bible verse for you. Jeremy 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declare the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you future and hope. Hope dangles on a string with slow spinning redemption, winding here and winding there. David in Dog. I drink massive amounts of coffee every day. I sleep just fine. Yeah, me too, unfortunately. Joseph P., that's pretty cool. Did you know all that about coffee before? The story of coffee is one I originally encountered around the turn of the century. And, well, I believe it was 2004, 2005. And truth be told, I've always been something of a coffee fan. Drink a lot of coffee. It's the cheap energy drink. So I learn more about coffee as I go. I mean, didn't sit down and say, I'm going to learn everything there is to know about coffee. No, no, that's not it. But do understand here, guys, that when I used to live with my brother and we would have coffee together, we had two kinds of coffee. We had dipping coffee and drinking coffee. The dipping coffee was a hard espresso-like coffee that had a lot of flavor, hence you could dip things in it and preserve the flavor. And drinking coffee was far smoother and easier to drink, and we drank that black. Well, he drank it with Bailey's and Fireball, but that's not the point. The point is, I am serious about my coffee. Zuko, cold coffee's better. That my opinion. Okay. Properly made coffee should not be bitter. It should be smooth. For me, I can have my coffee either way, but I have most of my coffee cold because I make it by the pot. Then I don't drink it all at once. The like button, it depends on the coffee. See, we add addictive to coffee to increase the caffeine. BM, what did you personally do for fun or pass during the 90s? Okay, in the 90s I was in high school. Late 90s. And that was when Command and Conquer came out and Warcraft, so I played both of those games. I was a theater geek, but I also suffered from a pretty nasty condition that made me sleep like a lot. So whenever I was home, I was unconscious. I only played video games at my friend's house. Nadge, release Diddy! Turbo 2.0. The like button. Natural coffee does contain caffeine, but not in large quantities. I guess it just made good tea. Although, do know, tea is a steep. If it does not have actual tea plant in it, technically, you're not supposed to call it tea. Hibiscus tea should be hibiscus and tea leaves. Just the hibiscus in hot water is a steep of hibiscus. Joshua P. I Zold go for a good coffee about now and flavors good long. Good long as it made light and sweet. Travis, how the weather? Hot. Patrick Edwards, I like donut shop Keurig with 2 sugars and cum cream. Cum cream? This ain't that kind of show, buddy. I don't do energy drinks, but I love my Crown Royal and coffee. Never had Crown Royal and coffee. Fairy Life. Hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien, muy bien. ¿Y tú? Joshua P. Diddy flavored coffee creamer. Ugh. Turbo 2.0. I drink milk. Nudge. Coffee with Diddy. Patrick Edwards. Have you ever had Yupon? I don't think so. Liberty Mutual. We bundle your home and car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Frosty B. I am getting John Candy vibes from you. A lot of people do. You know, John Candy was once named the sexiest man on earth by Playgirl magazine. Yeah, it's what you didn't see. Most definitely not CIA. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, brother. Sangita Ronier. Ho, lovely man. Who's a hoe? Most definitely not CIA. Y'all know how meth babies eat? They're... oh, I lost it. I have to slow the scrolling speed on this thing. They're soda-fed. Okay. Signita Ronier. Where are you from? Los Angeles. This is Wolfie Wolf's there. Wolfie Wolf is screwing with the treats again. Bad Wolf. Ugh. Liberty Mutual, can you make it that kind of show? No. Half Hawk Halfman, embrace imprisonment, bro. Captain Foreign, hello. Sangito Rainier, ha. Half Hawk. Now go oil up. Sheena, Thrifty Treasures. Hello, Richard. What's up, Thrifty? How you been lately? You feeling all right? I'm not sure if I want to give Wolf the treats, because when I give Wolf the treats, she's less interested in me. But, you know. Patrick Edwards. Yupon is the only natural caffeinated plant in North America. Yupon. Coffee is not American, by the way. It's Arabian. Was first discovered in the Middle East, I believe. And it looks like coffee. Yupon looks like a coffee plant. Maybe we should start selling Yupon instead of coffee. Of course, they'd call it Yupon coffee, but that's not the point. Any ride. Ah, eating beaver. Make it shower first. Dad, please come home. Mom and I miss you. Singrita, Nepal. I guess that's where coffee was found. Joseph P. Ew, coffee with Diddy sounds like could turn into more than just coffee. When you're having coffee, it generally is more than just coffee. It's also scones. Sangrita, where are you from? I am from Los Angeles. David and Dog, pretty much a Alaska thing at 5 a.m. before going to work. You said you was in high school in the 90s. I was 40 years old. Okay, so let's say you were 40 at the end of the 90s, so 1999. That would make you 65 now, would it not? Naj, are you diabetic? Yes, I am. I am a type 2 diabetic. I became a type 2 diabetic after I was injured and it damaged my pancreas. But it does run in my family. Singrita Rainier, are you single? Yes, I am. Oh, you couldn't tell that? You think there are a lot of women out there that could handle this? Captain Foreign, if you can see our comments, give us a thumbs up. Sheena Sells Thrifty Treasures is laughing. Crispy Bacon. Yay, coffee. Pumpkin, how you doing today on this fine night? Mother Nature is pissing on me. VM, what do you dislike the most about young kids today? Too many of them voted for Trump. Sheena sells thrifty treasures. I love coffee. Yeah, me too. The son of Apollo. Isn't that Murdoch? Say hello, Singrita. I like drink tea. 5 cups a day. Oh, I drink so much more. Well, I drink a steep of bitter melon gourd for my diabetes. So right now I have 2 pitchers of it. I don't make it hot. I steep it cold, which allows for a smoother product. David Endog, 66. All right, brother. Hassan. Hello, baby. Thrifty. Holding a heart. Singrita Rainier. O-Face. Thrifty. This is always a happy crowd. Hello, Singrita. And Stormy is paying me a visit. Oh, to what do I owe the honor, Stormy? Turbo 2.0, I'm back. I gotta do a count. Lenny Lego. Hey, Richard. What's up, bro? Honk Sports. Bro, you should do a Chris Farley impression from now on. Is that really much of a thing? Trey Youngen. OMG, Peter Griffin. Haven't heard that today. Yes, I have. How's Lewis doing? She's recovering from thigh chafe. Crispy Bacon. I put coffee after 15 cups a day. Weakling. Singrita, you call me name very nice. Thrifty is laughing at Chris King Lear. What's the weirdest thing you ask ChatGPT in private? I've never asked ChatGPT anything. Bestuk Charing, are you FBI? I am not in good enough shape to be FBI, although the FBI has asked me to apply. Hong Kong Sports, bro, please don't be a Chiefs fan. That a baseball team? Meme person, you remind me of my dad. I remind me of my dad. It bothers the hell out of me. Jack Bronson, the real Paul Blart Mall Cop. Your mom. Turbo 2.0, I seen one of your videos from 8 years ago. Oh, really? Which one? Michael Brungans, if you throw up on your shirt, no one will notice, so don't worry. Turbo 2.0, you looked so young. Thank you for telling me I look old. VM, what's your preferred cook on steak? I'm more of a medium well guy myself. I tend to be extra well, actually. Then I'm not a big steak fan. Karen Moreed, what's your IP? RT, what's with the flies? They're just all over the place. Freaking horde of them outside my house. You're a cat. Frost B, what are your hobbies? YouTube. Hong Kong Sports, my dad reminds me of you. Verky Pedro, hey, remind you just like... Yeah, I'm reminded you just like my father. Okay. Michael Brugson, will you adopt us? No. AG, hello Tiger. Watchdog, the Beast. I accidentally not use my whole elbow. Who's cooking Indian food? Bacon, Shayna, lol, it sucked. Kevin Moorhood. Did you ever party with the Lukes back in the 80s? No. Sheena, or Thrifty, Chris, no way I could stop coffee. James Midran, do you love chess? No. What's up, says Chris Farley. Man, he must be a much bigger star than I remember. Craven, my dad's dad said his friends remind me of you. VM, if you could time travel back to any period in time in history, when would it be? Does it have to be history? I mean, could I go see the dinosaurs? Do I get to come back? Jen Ramirez, have you ever tried Randy's Donuts? I don't think so. Bacon. This thing is not working well. Pam Bean. Hi, watching from Michigan. Michael Broggins, do you ever think flies are God's way of surrounding us with little bodies? Little buddies, no. Turbo 2.0, the name of the video was 9/11 Story. Okay, yeah. On 9/11, here in California, they evacuated all government buildings. I was part of the evacuation. I secured government buildings. Frosty B, do you have an automatic litter box for your kitty cafe? No, I don't. Thrifty, oh, Chris, I see. Mommy Niraja, hello. Radioactive Bullet. Hi, from Russia. Oh, Primal's back. Everybody, Primal's here to be disgusting and creepy. I'm thee who all have been waiting for. The numerous questions have been granted once and for all. Bacon, y'all changed my life. William Hughes. Ah. Why is your picture a chick? Hong Kong Sports, when's the last time you cuddled with a hamster? Exact date, please. Hamster? You and your gerbils. Turbo 2.0, I'm drinking milk. RTRT, Richard, can you read? Sort of. Thrifty, why do you think he's FBI? Why wouldn't he think I'm FBI? Craven out the east. Have to go to jail tomorrow. Will you write me? Why not? Stinton, I spent the night in a drunk tank. Ever been handcuffed and can't scratch your junk? No. No. Primal, can you review the new Taco Bell Chalupa? I can put that on my list. Craven Moorhead, I saw you in a Girls Gone Wild clip back in 2004. You sure that wasn't your mom? Or possibly my sister. Was it me, only did I look more manly? Radioactive Bullet. I have question. How are gas prices in California? In Russia, they are very high. Gas very expensive in California, comrade. Is around $5 per gallon. That is American dollars. Magic, do you crust or let it wipe? What? Thrifty, they use zip ties, not cuffs. RTRT, Richard, do you have all of your teeth? Yes, I do. Remble, Verdozo. Some weird stuff in this chat. Yes. Jen Ramirez, ever been to a rooftop restaurant? Can't say that I have. Karuku, hello, bro. Thrifty, yes. Gabriel, it's funny, and most of the time people are respectful. Gabriel Verdosco, I paid $5.19 a gallon today. SMH. And Thrifty, Richard is a nice guy. Chris Sculp, straight Brandon Soglo. What? Frosty B, okay, JK, he is KGB. Primal, I paid $0. I walked the night. You walked something. Leo? That was uncalled for, Leo. No, look at me, Leo. Leo, you know I'm talking to you. Leo, you know I'm talking to you. For that, Leo, you're going to get a cuddle. Leo? Oh, you want a belly rub? Yeah, see? That's what you get for knocking over glasses, Leo. He's been a bad kitty. Now, where'd my mouse go? There it is. Alright. I'm gonna have to skip ahead a little, guys. Vacay, regarding the time travel question, it has to be a period in time of human civilization, and you need to spend at least a week during that period. Okay, so, like, do I get time travel bare ass, or, like, how does that work? Because if I have to spend a week there, I have to, like, buy food and stuff. So how do I do that? I mean, are you telling me spend a week there as a common citizen? That would not be fun in most periods of history. If you're talking like go back and visit King Nile of the Nine Hostages, which is technically prehistoric, like, could I let him know I'm his descendant, or I'm related to him? Magic, I made that happen. Stinson, I just scoffed 3 cannolis. Thrifty is laughing. Heavy Metal says, ah. Arty Arty, hello Richard, question, do you use stool softeners? No. Magic, Quinn, hey honey Richard, how are you tonight? I am fat. Magic, Leo hates you, he told me. Yeah? Yeah, that's Leo for you. Not exactly a good attitude on that cat. Chris Sulkup, you remind me Brandon Seagal if he was straight. I probably didn't spell that right, but he's stand-up comedian. Brandon Seagal? So there's a gay comedian named Brandon? Well, that's not cliche. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Seagal. Anyway. Thrifty. Aww. Quinn. Aww, Leo is so cute. Is he? Let me show you one of my cute cats. Now this is a cute kitty. Yes. Look how cute and kitty she is. Oh, yes. Yes, there's my Stormy. Give me noodles. Noodles, noodles, noodles. Stormy. Apparently she's not too big on treats. Mel Fisher Paleoanthropology is the study of human evolution throughout fossil and artifact. It's a multidisciplinary field that combines biology, anthropology, paleontology, archaeology, and genetics. Wow, that's a $3 word if I've ever heard one. Quinn, that shirt is a good color on you, Richard, by the way. I generally go with darker colors, to be honest with you, but I realized at a certain point it made my videos too boring, so I bought this before the pandemic. Radioactive bullet. I remember back in 30s when I was agent for government. Very fun time. It is nice to see someone who also worked for government across the pond. Da, comrade, across the pond. RTRT, that king would probably be upset to see how far his line has fallen. Sorry. Yeah. He had a lot of descendants. And his kingdom was conquered by England. Stinson, Jersey Mike's or Popeyes? I'd have to go with Popeyes. Thrifty, Richard, would you do well as a stand-up comedian? Richard would do well as a stand-up comedian. Thrifty, Jersey Mike's. Not really a sandwich guy. Quinn, Brandon Seagal, he meant Stevens. No, he meant Brandon Seagal. Although, I think Steven Seagal weighs as much as me now. Looks like he eats his adversaries. Primal, you have a lot of fans in Tijuana. Would you like to go visit there? No. Thrifty, adorable. Mike, Wolin, what's going on? Queen of the Desert. Samantha Maria 420. Hi, Puddin'. Gotta get a tag team going on with you and Amanda. Mike Wolin, I only enjoy Cat Well Done. Quinn, cutie pie. Stinson, cats like fish, just saying. Yeah. I had my freezer go out, so all the meat in there is ruined. I had an entire bag of sockeye, and, you can't give it to them raw, particularly if it's rotten. So I had to cook the stuff anyway, and then give it to them. And they went wild. Radioactive bullet. How do you feel about war with Ukraine? Is simple, radioactive bullet. Vladimir Putin is butthole. And he go to Ukraine and he say, you give me country now. And Ukraine says, we no give you country. And Putin say, we take country then. And Ukraine says, we humiliate you in front of world. So all world know you are butthole. I personally think that we should tell Putin, pull your troops out of Ukraine or be hung by the neck until dead. Joseph, what do you think about Crip Mac and Adam pimping out? I don't know what that. I'm not familiar with that situation. Primal, honest question. Would you talk about how your childhood was and your parents? My childhood sucked. My parents are dead. Jen Ramirez, would you try mango ice cream? It's really good. Of course I would try mango ice cream. I've got some pineapple ice cream in the fridge right now, actually. Or in the freezer. But it's Stranger Things, like upside down pineapple. It's something weird like that. Jen Ramirez, or yeah, abysmal. Love accent. Radioactive bullet. I cannot say anything bad about government here. I will be in trouble. You will be shot. If criticize government in Russia, you fall out of building. It's very strange. Bad luck to criticize Vladimir Putin. So don't do so. Do not endanger yourself. Let me criticize Vladimir Putin. I'm American, can do this. Primal, why did your childhood suck? Because somebody thought it would be funny to bash my head into a concrete floor. And no one would take me to the doctor for it, so I was in terrible pain. The terrible pain continued for decades. 2 decades, really. I mean, that's decades. It's plural. Quinn, I know you like Jack in the Box like me. Do you like the extreme sausage? It's my favorite sandwich there. It's not extreme enough for me. Mike Woolen, Rich, we are going on a 5K tomorrow. No pineapple ice cream. I have work tomorrow, bro. And you know, at my work, somebody put hands on one of my boys, and they're not letting me kick the crap out of him. I mean, you know, somebody put... I have a strict policy. You want to put hands on one of my boys? Put hands on me. See what happens. Radioactive bullet. I may be shot by even watching this live video. Well, perhaps should not watch then. I mean, radioactive bullet. I'm happy you are here. I'm happy you are here, but do not endanger yourself. Do not endanger yourself by watching Western media. Do not endanger yourself. It's not a good idea. Glory to Mother Russia. In which Putin is balls deep. Kronks, 6869. Smash next question. Primal, besides the head bashing, why do your childhood suck? Primal? My parents split up when I was 3. When I was 26, my old man was still crying about it. He said it was because I wet the bed. I mean, he practically walked around with a t-shirt saying, "Hello, I'm a sissy. I cry about everything." I mean, my mom couldn't take care of me. She was too sick. And my father didn't want 3 kids. His take on the subject was, would you please drop the fuck dead so I don't have to take care of you? And besides, nobody wants to hear about other than you, nobody wants to hear about my childhood. Nobody cares about my childhood, okay? Yeah, people have had bad childhoods. It happens. You know, the answer to that is you just got to grow up because no one cares. Logan, you'll do great. I wish you the best. Well, there's pain in my chest, but I wish you the best. Well, up you and up her too, baby. Mike Woolen, how many physical altercations would you say you've been in? Rick, how drunk is he? Dude, I'm a heavyweight. Understand, In Mother Russia, we do not think beer is alcohol. You puny Westerners, you drink a six-pack of beer, you get drunk. We drink 6 bottles of vodka and am fine to go to work. Quinn, not extreme enough. Well, there's always the ultimate cheeseburger to go with it. Just saying. Radioactive bullet. I live in countryside outside of city. No people, just animals and good liquor. Yes, well, be honest, vodka does not compare to bourbon. Bourbon keeps you much warmer, but we drink vodka in Russia. Does not freeze in snow. Turbo 2.0. I lava CC chicken Steve lava chicken. Yeah, it's sticky as hell. Oh, mamikta. Now I'm finding the bell. Rick, sounds great. Jen Ramirez, sometimes I buy vanilla ice cream and add cookies or candies to it. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, be honest with you, most of the time I don't eat ice cream. I eat frozen bananas. I put them in the blender and I make my own ice cream. And that is not for vegan reasons. It's not for non-dairy reasons because I often add yogurt. But I use the natural sweet of the banana, and then I add whatever flavor. And I mean, I will crunch up cookies and put them in there and pulse the blender a few times, which basically gives me a cookie milkshake. Yeah. Quinn, I'm sorry to hear about the childhood rich. Dear jokes aside, it happened. You can't change the past. Primal, why do you have a fly infestation in your room and well covered in filth? Well, your mom's a squirter, Primal, so cleaning up after her is really hard. Mike Wolin, where are the freaks at tonight? Maybe it's not a full moon. DeMarcus Cousins, fentanyl? Radioactive bullet. I must eat now. You are a good man. Hope to watch again soon. Indeed, comrade. Am looking forward to seeing you again. I very much hope you are not shot. Please do not get shot. David, 1988. Sir, have you been drinking? No. I'm just insane. Wong Wee Long. So you just sell them? KG. Piss Farley. JFK. Bro, just stop. Check the guy's basement. You think your mom's down there, do you? She's not coming back, bro. It's not because you don't want to. Wangley Long, JFK. Hi, I didn't recognize you with a head. Tom Snodgrass, Chris Farley. JFK. KG. Diabolico. Danny Fisher. What's your cat's name? Which one? In this stream, there's been Wolf, Leo, and Storm. Storm! Storm! Your Storm! Quinn, cookie banana milkshake. Now you're talking. Peanut butter cookies sound good to throw in. I've never tried peanut butter cookies. I generally use Oreos because there's so many damn flavors of Oreos, and I'm always trying new ones. To be honest with you, peanut butter is a good thing to add in and of itself. I also use sunflower seed butter, which is a thing. So, I mean, see, being a food blogger, I often have food that I've tried and I'm nothing. Like, I don't make sandwiches. So if I find a new kind of jelly, like, what do I do with it? Well, I put it in the blender with bananas. Mike Wolin, primal from the Kendevers under his floorboards. Jack, Nicole Lemo, Mike Wolin, Rich, when are you going to get in shape, dude? When I get my finances in shape, dude. I mean, I really need to work on the guns, though. I mean, look, where I work, we had somebody sucker punch one of my dudes, okay? And I mean, it's like, that's just some B business, you know? Like, this is the kind of place where it's when, not if, you're going to get busted up. So, I need to be working on those guns, you know? It's like, I've got to be able to defend myself like nothing else. Anthony Rock. What's the difference between a chicken pea and a garbanzo bean? I've never paid to have a garbanzo bean on my face. Wong Wee Long, Rich, you and me can whack together 2 hookers. Danny Fisher, bananas, Foster, try it on yogurt. JFK said hi. Bill, Andy, good morning, Anthony, Quinn. Sunflower seed butter, interesting. Does it taste good? Yeah, it tastes like sunflower seeds and peanut butter, to be honest with you. Mike Wolin, start walking little by little. Does amazing. Okay, it's 11 where I am. Let's see, daily activity. I have 11,532 steps for the day. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the stairways at work. Okay, we have 4 stairways, and it's a 12-story building with a basement. So I'm going to make it a point to try and walk from the basement to the top of every... Not every stairway goes to the top of the building, though. So I'm going to make it a point to try and walk from the basement to the top of every stairway every day, at least once a day at work. Which one of you is causing trouble? It was one of my laptops that fell. Ichi Dupakin Ichi Ichua, United States Telecommunications. Brian Furr. Hey, JFK. It's here. Too nice to see you again, sir. Primal, I can smell you from here, brother. Go shower. The flies are having a field day around you. You're smelling you up a lip. Jack, humorless. Mike Wolin, I never got huge, but I did too many edibles for a few years and ballooned to 230. I am 5'9". I am now 170. Walking and being active and only eating fatty every few days. Mike, my LBN is more than your whole body. JFK, my first time here. Mob rules. Hello, Richard. Hope you are having a good night. Not really. My cat just knocked over one of my laptops. Wong We Long, JFK. How tight was Marilyn? Not very, dude. Richard Bro, who ate all the pies? I don't like pie, personally. Brian Furry, JFK, know you from James Midlife Crisis channel. JFK, ask, thank you. Mike, JFK, all first-timers need to give me a rusty trombone. Ew. Mike Wolin, it's tradition. Brian Furry, damn, what was that? Probably my laptop falling. Wong Wei Long, OMG, there's burglar in his house. No, there isn't. No one would steal from me. Should I take my life or watch X-Files? Watch X-Files. Brian Furry, Richard could be our next James, but he reads too much. Mike Wolin, and? Primal, since you live by Rio Hondo, why didn't you make it the police academy? Didn't want to be a cop. JFK, my grandma just died in I Am Rich Too. That's an effed up thing to say. Jack, Wongerm, James, Midlife, or I'ma pull the drones out. Brian Furry, too slow, not too much. Wong Wee Long, JFK, I ride you better than Jackie, oh. Then take your money. Primal, are you close with any family members? You're the creepy dude that thinks you know all about me. You tell me, am I close with any family members? Any family members around me, douche? Go to my sister's house. Suck on the devil's dick. JFK, I'm broke. Brian Furry. Oh, wow. Love bug. My grandma sleeps with 20-year-olds. Is your grandma hot? Would you try a 45-year-old? Brian Furry, love bug. Your grandma is a menace. Hey, what's wrong with her giving the kids some love? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This morning, I had a lesbian say, hey, you know, me and my wife, the kids ain't home tonight. And I've been like, you know, but I got work tonight. Can we do this tomorrow? Danny Fisher, oh, Ish, your first troll. You are going places. Brian Furry, lol. Hey, look. Primal knows where my sister lives. And she is more than willing to get him pregnant. Mob rules. Older the berry, sweeter the juice. JFK laughing. Primal. Your sister is quite pleasant, honestly. You are the problem, and I don't move from the house that is not yours. I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad. If you know my family so well, you'd know who I'm close to then. Douche. Jack Braham, lol. Lovebug, Grandma gives the hawk to. What does that mean? Radioactive bullet. I am back to watch live video for breakfast. I recook some deer and egg. I shoot last month. You shoot egg? It's a strange thing to shoot egg. But then, you know, in America, they shoot things to cook bacon. And it's supposed to be on AK-47. You take AK-47, you wrap muzzle in bacon, and you shoot off full banana clip. This is how cook bacon in America. Americans very strange. Oh, Wong Wee Long. Primal, I like Halloween 4-pick. JFK. Going dumpster diving soon. Hansel How. Beverly Hills Ninja. Jack, Granny Gummy. Ichi, especially mobile phones, which are used in the United States. Especially, said it again. Okay, JFK, need bail money. Brian Furry is laughing. Mob rules. What is that a picture of on your screen? It is a false color of rust. JFK is laughing like a Hulk. Danny Fisher, what is your stand-up on Trump and Musk? You know, during Christmas, I asked a woman if she was getting her children a Elon Musk doll for Christmas. And she said, "Sir, I'm buying a new douche." And the Native Americans, you know what they call Donald Trump? They call him Shitting Bull. Primal, give what your sister deserves and more out. Wong Wei Long, Primal, you're not using a decent VPN and your IP address is showing. You're using weak software. Very accessible. Mr. Panther, I admit you are the best. Primal, tell me my address, Wong Li Ching. JFK, bacon is good, not a Muslim. This isn't the guy. He's probably cool. Jack, OMG, why did you ask? Wong Wei Long, Primal, momentary dear, right now, I am across files and see what I can make money from. JFK, this is the guy that got Omega Ishdone. Primal, thank you, Wong Li. My dong, please do. JFK, before tariffs. Tariffs are tariffable. Lovebug, Temu Ed Sheeran. Brian, Furry, LMAO. How long have I been doing this now? Oh, about an hour. Starting to slow down, guys. No mangoes. I like your face. Primal, block Wong Li. My dong rich. He's a hacker. Primal, you have weird sexual fantasies. Mike Woolen. Wong Wei Long, the FBI is ringing me now asking about you. What should I say? Lixerix, are you British? Do I sound British? Wong Wei Long, Primal, don't you sass me, kun? Radioactive bullet. How do I send pic of food in comment? Honestly, do not know. I'm not sure I can do that in YouTube. Brian Furry, you met the right guy now. Richard keeps doing this lol. Jack, what food? He shoot deer and eggs. He's food in Russia. Kishichu Mishira, I actually don't understand. What are you doing? JFK, all these MFs zesty. Primal, my name is Ben. Dover? So Primal, do you bend Dover a lot? Are you generally Ben Dovered? Jack, Zesty Pants. Zesty Pants. Doesn't that sound like it should be a club song? It's like thump, 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 thump. Zesty Pants. Zesty Pants. Zesty Pants. Mike Wallen, JFK, how would you like me to rest my hairy Belongs your chest, baby girl. Kishits Mishura me ik uk idikahu. Okay. Jack, hi, I'm Phil Markison. You know something weird? I just got an email saying that there's information about my paternal grandfather, Leland. I don't need to know more about him. Monsieur, you can call me Horizon. You should probably use it as your handle, Horizon. Brian Furry, huge ass? Indeed. Primal is a huge ass. Jack, Ivana Cookie. A name. He got information about his grandpapa. Mike Wolin. Mike Oxener. Mike is definitely the winner of the pun contest today. A name. Massive Penis. Mike still wins. The Oxener joke is just funnier. Primal, would you believe me if I told you the house trustee sent me to spy on you? No. Horizon, by the way, I like the way you read all comments. Thanks. Jack, Mike, laughing out loud. Jen tells, looking good, Richard, thank you. 8 Primal, getting paid too much by Elon. Uchiha, I want to call from Amset against to the United States. Immediate G, lost offer, I'll make sell me wolf for 121. No, that's not for sale. Random Hawktent, was my name not good? Bad Furry, or Brian Furry, he's already exhausted with us, lol. Mob Rules, Pee-wee wants his bike back. Primal, what do you do on Halloween? Your mom? Mike Wolin, Harry Balzany. Jack Bryan, he can't cope. Alright guys, been doing this long enough. Time for me to go. See y'all later. I'm Richard.